everyone, welcome back to the third part of the Not So Berry Paralives challenge. Today Emerald woke up early and she is going to work on the townie request since she can finally design a website until she goes to work. However, shortly after she started the task, Emerald had to go to work. Parallel Studios is still hiring, by the way. While she was at work, I decided to check the newspaper and there's no event today, but it says that starting today, garbage collection will pick up large furniture and appliances. This sounds great. The town really needs this. Anyway, while Emerald is at work, I decided to do something that I have been avoiding since I got Paralives, which is checking the mailbox and see how many bills we have to pay. I heard the bills in the game are super expensive, so I thought I would wait a little longer to check that, but today we start a new week and I am concerned that if I don't do this right away, they will cut the power or something like that. Let's check how much Emerald needs to pay. It says that this is your bank statement for the last 6 days and we have municipal taxes, electricity and water to pay. The water alone is a lot of money and I don't think Emerald uses that much water in 1 week, but we need to settle this, otherwise it will be worse. I believe I am also going to collect the stamp. The collection Emerald needs to complete is the gem collection, but since it was right there, I am also collecting the stamp. Then I decided to check the work tab and upgrade the job rank immediately since Emerald gets a bit upset when she's not able to upgrade job rank. Today, Emerald will finally finish that townie request I was talking about in the beginning of the video. It has been a couple days already since she accepted the request, and just like that, she reached level 4 in the programming skill, which is awesome. Shortly after, Emerald completed the townie request, and she needs to talk to Sebastian to claim the reward. Now we have to look for him. At first, I was wondering how to look for him, but it's actually very easy. He is at home at the moment, I think, so we will go there. His home is actually very cute. Let's see if we can go in and talk to him. Not me complaining about Julia not knocking on the door in the last part, and now Emerald is doing exactly the same to Sebastian. Oh well, I was a bit concerned because it looks like they are talking on the top of the stairs that leads to the basement. Emerald, be careful, girl. We don't really know Sebastian or what he is hiding in that basement. I am joking, but it was an interesting place to talk. I decided for Emerald to just use the interaction complete request, design a website. She's too tired and I want for her to go home as soon as possible. As she was leaving Sebastian's house, I spotted a skeleton in the basement and I was like, girl, that was a close call. However, it was probably Halloween decorations. He also had Christmas decorations in the basement. I think everything is fine and Emerald is okay. Once she got home, she had to go to the bathroom. At some point, she had to repair the shower. I think this is the first time Emerald is repairing something in her house. She needs to save money, so she will fix it. She is now level 2 in the repair skill. It's always good to learn something new, right? After repairing the shower, she needs to go to bed. Then we got the Another Day, Another Story, and I decided to go for the social pack. In there, I picked the Your Romantic Interest in Julian Deepen It. Last time the card helped a lot, and I am hoping this will help today as well. At some point, it was time for Emerald to go to work, and I knew there were firefighters in the game, but this is my first time seeing the fire station. It looks very cool. I love the details and the fact that it's very close to the hospital, which makes a lot of sense. Shortly after Emerald workday ended, and I want for her to go to that cutie coffee shop and invite Julian over. To do that, she will take the bus close to the hospital. It will be faster to get there. Here we go. She needs to visit the coffee shop, and then I can't believe this is happening again. The coffee shop looks so cute, but no one is cleaning that place. It looks so messy, so dirty. Emerald needs to grab some food, but honestly, the place doesn't look very appealing to me right now. I think she'll go for a chocolate cake today, and Julian was already there, but she will eat the chocolate cake and help the girls in the coffee shop because the place looks so dirty. It's a shame, really. Now Emerald will clean the dirty plates. I hope Julian doesn't leave, but this is taking a little bit longer than I expected. There was a lot of dirty plates everywhere. Now the place looks much better, and of course Julian is gone. But Emerald will invite him over. As always, he says he will be there soon. I am wondering if the card we picked earlier today will help them or not. He's finally here and they will talk. There's a romantic interaction right there, but it says to ask to be in a relationship together, and I think at this point this is still too soon. She will go with the logical probable interaction instead. And let's see what will show up next. Then the share complete romantic history interaction showed up, and she will go with that. In the last part it went well, so I am hoping that this time it goes well again, and it did. But now the other interactions aren't great, so she will tell a joke instead of the romantic interaction that showed up. Then she bragged about fulfilling one. It seems like the conversation is going well. He is not embarrassed about anything, Emerald is saying. Afterwards, she will talk about dating apps. In the last part, that romantic interaction was also a success. So far, so good. Now she decided to share something inspiring. Again, it's going well. Let's not mess this up, Emerald. Then she went with the role of technology in modern relationships. Another interaction that went well. I am very proud of Emerald so far. I was scared about the shared detailed future love life plans interaction, but it went well. Shortly after, there's the another day, another card, and this time I decided to see what was behind the moon pack. I don't remember if I ever checked the moon pack, but I was curious to see what it is all about. Turns out I was expecting something else. This time I picked the "You have many plans for tomorrow" card, which Emerald kinda does. Besides work, she wants to spice things up with Julian. Then Emerald had to go to work, and while she was at work, I checked the newspaper. I didn't see any events for today, only that someone was hiring. I find this interesting since you can claim it right away. I am wondering if you claim it, if the job is immediately yours, or if your parents don't have any experience, it will be rejected. I have never tried this. I was surprised about the fact that Emerald was alone for 1 hour at work. I got the notification saying that she completed that one, but I have no idea how, since she has a lot of co-workers actually. After a long day at work and sadly no upgrade point for her, she will unwind at the beach, and for the first time I saw a huge box near the shore. I got curious, so I checked that, and it says that is a collectible. I am wondering what it is because it's a push box. Emerald will check that right now. It's probably on the inventory. Okay, I wasn't expecting this for some reason. It was a huge box, as I said, but how a piano ended up stranded on a beach or near the shore, this is wild and cool at the same time. Since the next generation will pursue the music career, I think Emerald will keep this piano and offer it to her offspring someday. Now it's finally time to invite Julian over to this lot and see if Emerald can spice things up a little. Emerald had a lot of wants for today and she failed to complete a couple of them, but that's alright. She found the piano on the beach. That's insane and cool at the same time. Julian is right there. Let's chat with him. The first romantic interaction is not very good. She tried it on the last part and it was a fail. So we will skip that one and go with the lack of occupation upgrade today. I knew Emerald was going to be mad about it. Then she will go with the logical problem. They seem to enjoy that interaction a lot every time I select it. After a little bit I went with the they bond by spending some happy moments together. She also complained about failing a want. She was not having a good day today. This is my first time seeing the inside joke interaction, and Emerald said it to Julian. They both found it funny. Once again, she talked about dating apps in hopes that they both feel flirty soon. I decided for Emerald to go with the "there's something here" interaction, and after all that talk, I decided it was finally time to try the first kiss interaction. I'm scared, not gonna lie, because if this fails, I think it will be it for them. Emerald will move on. It's happening. It's finally happening. They are finally having their first kiss. Oh my god. Under the moonlight at the beach, there's a lot of Paris around them, but it's still romantic in my opinion. They decided to go for a walk in the beach, to get away from the other Paris, and Emerald asked him to be in a relationship together. They are lovers now. This is awesome. I'm so happy for them, especially for Emerald since she is good at being a lone parent and this is difficult for her. Like, she struggled a little bit. Of course, we have more romantic interactions now, such as talk about time spent together, ask if they want to have children together in the future. But in my opinion, this is too soon now. Propose, ask to move in. I am so happy for them, really. I went with the talk about time spent together and we got the notification that says that Julian is too tired and he is leaving now. So I will end this part right here. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see what happens next, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.